Having a sick child can take an emotional toll on a parent, and having to be away from your child during this time is even harder. But St. Louis Children's Hospital has a new feature that hopes to provide more comfort for families. A child going through treatments for cancer is tough to think about.
I've been just trying to stay positive.
A typical treatment for a child like Tori, diagnosed with neuroblastoma, involves an infusion followed by radiation.
The infusion itself is really short. It's about 2 hours. And then the next 5 days would be just hanging out, waiting for the radiation levels to go down.
Radiation is harmful to anyone who's not the patient, so typically that means mom and dad have to take a step back.
This is a big, heavy lead door here that takes us into the actual room where the patient will stay.
Until now, Children's Hospital has installed a lead-lined room. The lead minimizes exposure to radiation and protects the hospital staff and the parents while a patient is there.
Within all the walls, even though they look normal, there's lead behind all those walls. Even the windows here are lead impregnated. And then there are some extra lead shields that add some added protection.
And it's even in the floor.
The blue tile is the area that's protected, and the bed sits directly upon that.
Parents and nurses will also wear protective gowns while in the patient room. But what makes this extra special is what's attached to it.
Through the window, you can see we have a caregiver suite where the parents or caregiver who's helping take care of the child can stay. They'll be participating in the care of the child, helping with some of the medications or diaper changes, and so it's a really nice touch to have a place where they can relax as well.
Until this edition, the closest hospital to offer a lead-lined room was 350 miles away from St. Louis. And many of the rooms don't have accommodations for the family outside of video services. But that can't replace
actually being able to see your child, and also for the child to be able to see their parent.
The hospital's goal:
the parents can have the comfort they need so that they're ready mentally and physically to do the best they can to help us care for their child.
Now, one patient and family has already used the lead-lined room and suite at Children's Hospital. We're told it was a successful stay. And I did mention in the story, the closest one before this was 350 miles away. And even at that, they didn't have these suites for the families. So imagine your child's going through these treatments and families are sleeping in the hallway on the floor.
So tough.
So I mean, this makes a hard thing a little bit easier for families.
Yeah, just being able to have family close and for them to be able to stay comfortably with their loved one is so important. All right, great story.